What up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Just. Welcome back to another Madden 16 video. And today, we're going to go on ahead and showcase week number 4 of season 15. Now, this right here turns out to be one hell, and I mean one hell of an amazing game. I had no idea who my opponent was until I tweeted some screenshots out, which I will show you guys after the game. And apparently it got back to me that he is one of the best players in the community, and he is part of the Madden Tips community group or something like that. Again, I just randomly matched up against him, and I just know he was tough. You know, had an offense, didn't really run the ball too much, threw a lot of passes, and just had an absolute very tough to stop offense. Just wait until you see how incredible this game is. So he's moving the ball, you know, throwing flats and throwing good route combinations, mixing in some verticals, a run every now and then. But for the main part, you know, I think his team name is Dippin' Dots, which is, you know, a term for passing the ball in Madden. And he absolutely torched me that drive. So on offense, you know, I noticed he's setting up Mike Scrape 3, which is, you know, a very, very popular blitz. And whenever I go against that, I typically just run to the left, try to run away from the pressure. I try my best to try and hike the ball while they are in the midst of setting it up, while they got to, you know, grab that linebacker or safety and shift them over to the right side. I try to hike it while they're in the middle of doing that, and, you know, run to the left and, you know, have them on the opposite, have their user on the opposite side of the field, right? Bow! Kill shot. So, right here, 5 for 5. You see, I'm having trouble forcing an incomplete pass. It's a fumble! And we recover right there, already in great scoring position. So here we go, another run to the left. Unfortunately, we get ourselves a block shed. Here we go, running to the right, and we don't get too much of anything. Third down, instead of passing, I figured, you know, maybe I could catch him off guard with the run, and that doesn't happen. 4th and 5, I actually decided to go for it, thinking, you know, feeling confident I could, you know, pick up the 5 yards, but he absolutely just crashes down with Calvin Johnson and makes a good user play. So, you know, good users by him. Like I said, he's a tough opponent. If any of you guys know this guy or heard about him, you know, I heard nothing but, you know, amazing things about his gameplay. Right there, we end up sending a little bit of heat. What? And then again, a little bit of heat. What? End up sending our blitz out of nickel strong. This time he comes out of play action, gets a pretty big gain right there, making it a manageable 4th and 7, which he goes for it, goes over the middle, hits me with 4 verticals, and I'm just like, oh, my goodness, you got to be kidding me. We were in a position to get ourselves a clutch stop, and unfortunately, he ends up just going on ahead and picking up the first down. We get ourselves another sack. I'm calling timeout, trying to get the ball back. He goes underneath right here, gets a really big gain right there, making it a 3rd and 4. Right there, the blitz comes in again, and 4th and 4, he decides to settle for a field goal. So, of course, there's always those people in the comment section, you're sending blitzes. Well, he is too. We're just running the ball. And when we're passing, you know, we're slide protecting. You know, Mike Scrape 3 at first destroyed me, but once I figured out how to block it, you know, I can, you know, confidently say if you run Mike Scrape 3 all game, I can slide protect it every time and it won't come in once, bearing a crazy block shed, of course. So, but no, you know, he's sending pressure, you know, every single time. We're just picking it up. So we pick up the first down right here. We don't have any time out. Speaking of pressure, that we didn't pick that up. That thing came screaming, and he had Aaron Lynch with his 99 Excel. Right, we just tossed it up, hoping for the best, and we end up throwing an interception. So we go into halftime down, but we do receive the ball. So hopefully we can just go on ahead and take a lead and score. You know, score and take the lead, I should say. Another run right here. Again, we're going back to the run. And there we go, toss to the left right here, and we just try to get away from him, and we pick up the first down. As always, pound the rock, pound the rock, pound the rock, and he's not really making too much of adjustments, considering, you know, we're just running the ball to the left, every once in a while to the right. We go back again, run to the left, using my field vision, you know, try to get my moves on and try to go on ahead and just dominate the ball on the ground. Try to stay away from passing as much as possible, because my passing offense is buns. Right here, we go really quickly towards the outside. We're on the 39-yard line. We're going to go on ahead and we're going to tie the game up. Last time I went for it on 4th down, it didn't go so well. He absolutely hawk the middle of the field and cut interception. So tie game right here, 10-10. I got to get a stop here. You know, he's moving the ball extremely well against me. It's a fumble, and we, oh my goodness. So we're able to send pressure, you know, but he's just coming through whenever he picks up the blitz right here. One-on-one situation, 2nd and 18. And of course he catches the ball, and I'm like, dang it, great play. So 1st and 10 right here, he rolls out, and he's doing a little bit of repositioning, but he ends up just tossing the ball away. So right here, he decides to run the ball again, one of the few times he does, so I wasn't expecting it. Thankfully, he got tripped up. Goes to the underneath drag route right there, picks up the 1st down. Now it's not looking good for me. He's going to be able to wind down time and possibly make this last possession. Goes over there towards the right. I thought he was blanketed, but he ends up scoring. And now I need to score to tie the game, and I'm just like, it's just not looking good for me. I probably need to get away from the run right here and try and tackle some passes. But, you know, as always, let's sneak in a few runs right here. And we get a huge run over here towards the left side. And we are, you know, almost in field goal range. But obviously we don't want to be in field goal range. We need a touchdown. But 2nd and 10 right here. We're looking really quick underneath throw. And unfortunately is incomplete. 3rd and 10. I'm looking. We got the wheel route open. And I don't know how he caught that, but thankfully he did. Another run right here towards the right side. Nice precision juke, and we get within the 10-yard line. So right here is where we want to, you know, control the clock here, waste as much time as possible, or have him waste his timeouts, one or the other. Because if I do score and tie the game, I don't want to give him enough time to go on ahead and be able to move the ball downfield. Clutch 4th down right here. 4th and go. I'm looking in. Whew. Thankfully, we end up tying the game right there. 17-17. Y'all know I'm a weenie, and I'm not going for 2. So 13 seconds remaining with 2 timeouts. He's been moving the ball downfield, and he went outside. We had a QB contained there, and thankfully it ends up coming through. That right there was an A-gap, and believe me, I do not know how to do that. If I did, I'd do it all the damn time, but I don't. Sometimes it just happens. So we go into overtime, and we receive ball first. Now, I'd much rather be in this position than where he's at, because my defense is buns. We all know that. Should have kept running towards the outside. He did a good job of using the, you know, waiting for the juke. Underneath throw, as always, you know, I like to keep my passes nice and short. We attack the flats right here with Gonzalez, and we get a huge gain passing. And now we're on his side of the field, and we end up running the ball again, and we end up falling forward for like an extra 6 yards. And this is before Bo Jackson wasn't even, I think he was though. No, you couldn't even get him yet because you needed to wait for the solo challenges. So here we go, a toss play right here. We utilize our speed, hit the outside, and we pick up the we pick up the 1st down with that fullback dive. So here we go. We're moving the ball instrumental, you know, nice, and, you know, just keep attacking. Here we go again with Dickerson, and now it's 3rd and long. Now we need a big play. So you know what, YOLO, I'm gonna run the ball. Running has got me this far, and we run the ball. It's a fumble, and thankfully it was overturned. So here we go. We end up going to double overtime after this play right here. I believe 3rd and go. I'm looking. We go towards the corner. We pick up on the 30-yard line. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to go on ahead. Actually, we don't go to double overtime. I'm going to go on ahead, and I'm just going to take my points and hope I can stop him or hold him to a field goal. And right now, we are in double overtime. So, of course, since we kicked the field goal, he has an opportunity to go on ahead and match or win the game here. So a big run right there. Again, he wasn't really running the ball at all game, so I'm really not expecting it, and he just does a good job of sneaking in some runs, get some huge gains. Right here, he rolls out, throws on the run, and he ends up picking up a handful of yards. 2nd and 7, he goes back to the run, and we stop him just shy of the 1st down. 3rd and 3, goes back to the run, and he picks up the 1st down. Now I'm thinking, just game's over. I don't feel confident in my defense. I never have, never will. He goes for the triple option, but we bottle that up. So here we go, 2nd and 13 right here. We got pretty much everything blanketed right here. He decides to take off and gets a really big gain right there and make it a very manageable 3rd and 5. Runs the ball, but we clogged that up. And he, in turn, is going to go on ahead and settle for a field goal. So now it's sudden death. Now anybody can win with any score at this point. A field goal does win the game for me. So here we go. We run the ball. As always, we've been running the ball pretty well all game. You know, Barry Sanders had an amazing game. Falk had an amazing game. Like, I just continue to attack the ball on the ground, and it's just been, you know, been able to be very successful for me. So here we go, 2nd and 6. We go back to the run right here. Unfortunately, he just stopped us right here. So much needed first down right here. 3rd and 4. We go to the run and we get stopped. 4th down, this is the game. If I don't get this, game is over. 4th and 1, QB sneak, and we pick it up. Here we go back with another run right here. Again, all we need to do is get in field goal range right here. We're a few yards away. We end up going to the fullback dive, and we end up almost picking up the first down. We're just going to go on ahead and settle for the field goal, and we end up winning the game. Hell of a game, you know, tough opponent. And I never send messages to my opponent, you know, whether I get blown out or whether I blow somebody else. Whether win or lose, I really send, you know, a message. After this incredible game, I decided to go on ahead and send him a message, and this is where everything went downhill from here. So I go to my messages, and before I could send him a message, he sends "you're pathetic." And I'm just like, why can't it be a good game? We had an amazing game. We went to double or triple overtime. I don't know. I wasn't keeping count. And we both made good adjustments. And he's like, adjustments, you were terrified to throw OP team, allowing you to run all game. And I'm like, of course I'm going to run the ball. If you can't stop it in one, you're sending the Mike Scrape 3. And I'm just running to the left as I always do. And a lot of people, when they run Mike Scrape 3, don't really make the adjustments. You know, like, I ran the ball all game. At some point, you would figure he would make adjustments and be able to pick up on me just running to the left, but he, you know, really didn't for the most part. Like, if you allow me to run, I'm going to continue to keep running. But I was like, wow, like, it's just never a good game. You know, it's never a good game with folks. So I, you know, sent him a message saying, disgusting that after that amazing game, you can't just say good game. You know, you run Mike Scrape 3 and ran verts a ton, you know, and, you know, keep buying wins because, you know, my team is good. And it's just like, it's crazy that after such a good game, even if I lost, I was going to say amazing game, because it was. You know, he's a very good player, and I'm just looking to just send him a message of good game, and of course it's, you're pathetic, you're a bum, you buy your wins, yada, 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 and it's just, the game just can't be enjoyed for what it was. It was a very competitive game, a very good game, where we went back and forth, and I just happened to come out on top, but it was an amazing game. There's several messages of him just basically, you know, calling me a bum and how, you know, I paid for the win, and I'm just basically, you know, like, dude, why can't you just say good game? And I'm like, you know, I'm gonna post it on YouTube. And he's like, well, what's your channel? And I sent him a link, you know, Mr. Golden MUT, see you tomorrow. Now this was played like a few weeks ago, so I kind of lied about when I was gonna post it. And he said, you bought that win, keep thinking you're good. It's like, I don't tell anybody I'm good. You know, matter of fact, a lot of people get upset because I don't say I'm good. A lot of people are like, yo, you need to give yourself a lot more credit. Like, you're way better than what you lead on to do. I don't know why you don't acknowledge how good you are. And I say, you know I'm okay, but I don't go around saying I'm good, I'm tough, I'll beat people, like yada yada yada. Like, to me, I pride myself on, you know, creating content and making commentaries that hopefully you guys enjoy. And he says, I knew you were GSLO. Everyone knows you're a bum. Why you think EA never even acknowledges you? And it's just like, after an incredible game like this, I was emotionally, like, invested in this game. I was, like, mentally drained after this game happened, going back and forth and all the adjustments we were making, and just after such an incredible game, you know, multiple overtimes, and it's just unfortunate that after what I thought was an incredible game, people just don't say good game anymore. You know, they're going to call you a bum, they're going to call you a scrub, they're going to, you know, whatever it is they got to say. But nonetheless, very good game to my opponent, very good player, and we just happened to end up on the victory side. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. It's your boy GS. We're going to go on and be signing out. Peace!